Well. Welcome to Gerald's Corner, the world traveler. This is Gerald. Today we took a little bit of a walk through a town called Marshall, Michigan, and we hung out at this place called Ketchum Park in Marshall. And it was a lot of fun. They had a bridge, there was a wonderful little stream and lots of things for my son to pick up and throw in the water and our dog to sniff. It was great fun. So here you see my son just being a kid, having a good old time. There were some wonderful trees that were rather tall, but one of the things that I thought was the most wonderful of this whole day was crossing this all wood and metal based bridge, and it ran right over the waterway, and it was really nice. It seems like a great place to go fishing if you're a person who likes to go fishing. But we had a good time running back and forth over the bridge and just taking in the sights. Just a really neat day. And we all know the stress of what's happening right now with the coronavirus or COVID-19. Sometimes you need to find in nature that peace, that sense of calm and silence. That rejuvenates your soul, because we personally were kept in the house all day, so we needed to get out and do something, but yet we needed to respect that whole social distancing concept to keep everybody safe, because you just don't know. Here in the state of Michigan, we went from having 2 confirmed cases a week and a half ago to now we are over 300 cases in less than 10 days, people. And that's only because testing is being ramped up finally. So we need to find this peace. And this allowed us to get out and just enjoy nature, smell some fresh air, look at the water, and just be a family. And there is nothing more exciting than just being. And I hope you get a chance to do the same thing in nature. Go out, have fun, pick some rocks, pick up some leaves, have your son decorate those leaves, take your dog for a walk, which is what we did. Our boy Zeus, you can see him at some point soon. He runs in and out of the screen. But that's my baby. You know, he's a good dog. We rescued him from a kennel, and he had been in there for several months. He's a bit older, so we are very fortunate to have him. And I think he was happy to get out the house. He was just sniffing and smelling everything. But it's kind of brown, of course, because it is the end of winter, so you don't have that beautiful green foliage. But there were some moments where we would see little spots of color trying to peep out of all the brown, and that gave us some hope. The weather wasn't too bad. It was in the, I would say, upper 40s, low 50s. Yes, we had to have jackets, and I wore gloves, but that was more for protective measures than anything else, because you just don't know those hard surfaces. But we had a good time. It was just me, my husband, and my son and dog, and we would just enjoy. But one of the greatest joys for me was just seeing how my son was just exploring. He was exploring. Obviously, they can't go to school, so he had spent most of the day doing some structured activities that I had assigned him, some reading and writing and things of that nature. So this was a great opportunity for him to still learn, but learn in a fun way. But the one constant thing was the running of that water, that beautiful, clear, crystal clear water that was right there. It was quiet. You heard the birds singing in the background, and between the birds and the water, I don't think life could have gotten any better at that moment. So it's just great. But here you see some shots of him just being a kid. He found pieces of bark that came off of a tree, and it was rather impressive, rather long, and he was dragging it along the ground and just having a good time being creative and playing and doing what kids do. He had been stuck in the house most of the day, so it was good for him to get out and explore. We found some switches and other little things to have some fun with. But this was really interesting. It was actually hanging on the side of a tree, and I think someone made that out of what was on the ground, the dead foliage. Very, very impressive. And here my dog is trying to get the stick that my husband has in his hands. He is having a ball, but he ultimately wins. This dog is strong, and he gets what he wants. But now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye because it started to rain a little bit. And we didn't want to get caught in the deluge that was to come mere 15 minutes. So if you're ever in Marshall, Michigan, please make sure you check out Ketchum Park. There's a wonderful playground area. There's a little picnic area. There are lots of little walking paths. So thank you for visiting, and make sure you subscribe, and you have a great day. Take care. From my family to yours, keep on traveling, my friends. Keep it on, as Rick Steve says. Peace.